You do get to the end of the wedding day and it's all warm and fuzzy and it's like, oh, isn't love great?
Do you feel like that at the end of a wedding day?
Lawson Photography, Lawson Films.
Just launched the British Wedding Film Festival.
I suppose the only negative feedback, like
oh,
polishing a turd award, you know?
No one wants to win that.
What do you mean, like polishing a turd award for my wedding film?
Do you worry that it's going to put people off?
Yeah, I
yes,
do worry.
Hey, be sure you stick around because we're only getting warmed up.
Boom.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everybody. Thanks for tuning in for another episode of Think Wedding Business over in the Wing House on a bit of a rainy day, but we've got some sunshine with us today because we've got the Lawsons, Laura Lawson and Pete Lawson.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, look at that. That was a good segue. That's good.
Was that all right?
Yeah.
I feel
The sunshine-
pressured to
the
be
sunshine.
jolly though. I mean, we're the sunshine.
You've got some
It's a lot of-
daffodils there,
it's a
though.
lot of
Splashy
pressure.
yellow.
Yeah,
just,
look, spring is coming.
Yeah, we're really making an effort for this audio-based podcast.
Yes, but it is going on YouTube. And
We get 3
put it on
viewers
YouTube.
on YouTube, yeah.
Yeah.
I've got on YouTube.
We've had 3 viewers on our YouTube videos, haven't we?
In total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Way to big yourselves up, guys.
I think we thought we were going to be like Stephen Bartlett with a
Yeah.
podcast on YouTube, and
Give
it's
it
like
time.
5 viewers.
Yeah.
But we do get a lot of listeners on Spotify, which is all good.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, really, really nice to have these guys over. I've known these guys for years. So's Adam. Lawson Films, Lawson Photography. And what else do you do? Wait a minute. They've just launched the British Wedding Film Festival, which we're going to be focusing on a lot today. So I know Adam's got his ChatGPT inspired questions to ask all about the film festival.
Thanks for that. Thanks for that.
Whereas yours were all thought up by itself.
Mine were all thought of. Yeah, I didn't do any
Yeah.
grokking it or Geminiing it at all.
Do you like how before he was talking about how I never stop talking and talk over everybody? And I've not said a word so far.
No, this is the only bit I get to talk, you see.
yeah.
So I'm
Okay.
just like
He's
getting
the
my
hype
talking
man.
first.
This is-
Guests, how are you?
I like that you're adding a bit of conflict in, though. I mean, that's good. That's what
Yeah,
keeps the
that's
viewers
good.
coming back, right?
Yeah.
Well, Adam's a bit of a fanboy of you two, because you might not know, but they filmed Adam's wedding.
Fanboy.
Proper peers, these two, for Adam Wing. So he's going to be like geeking out all day about wedding film stuff. So I've talked now. You talk to them about wedding
What's
stuff.
your favourite lens? I suppose I am a fan. I mean, I love my wedding video. I'll say that. On
That's
record.
good.
That was amazing.
Good.
We love your
7 out of
wedding
10.
video.
Everyone loved it. We'll get on to the film festival, but just before
Yeah.
we start, Bronte come up to me and Jade. She's not met Jade before, and she came over. She went, "Oh my god, your wedding video, your mum. Oh my god!" And she was like, "I've seen the whole thing." And Jade was just like, "Right, hi, thanks." And I was like, "Oh
That's
yeah,
weird.
this is
We've
Jade,
never
Bronte,
met.
Bronte, Jade." And she was like, "Yeah, oh my god, your family, your kids." Oh,
Maybe,
all right.
maybe we should have asked you that first, because Frances getting married and she wanted to see her
the whole
film.
40-minute
It's
epic.
so long.
Yeah.
Bronte.
Bless her.
What a name.
She sent me
Cool.
photos of her just crying.
Yeah, she showed us
Weeping.
the pictures. She was like,
Yeah.
"Look,
I'm
I have
weeping
seen
at
the
these
whole
people."
thing. Here's some evidence of me crying at your wedding video." And Jade was just a bit like, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
That's
It's a weird way to first meet someone.
But yeah,
getting
it was
married?
funny. It was funny. She's getting married.
She's
and
getting married,
She wanted to
yeah.
look at some samples of Lawson, so they
Yeah.
sent her ours, and she watched our entire thing, and came over and we started.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, that bit with your mum and that."
And then didn't book us.
I was going to say, did she? As she
We can't
booked you?
do
No,
it.
she's on it. So a
Yeah.
different date. I mean, that's a convenient excuse, isn't it?
Yeah.
She had 2 dates left, and one of which were booked on. So
Yeah. Didn't work out.
That's
Never
the
mind.
issue, isn't it?
Can't win them all.
You two.
Yeah.
maybe. Or she hated.
not split off?
She hated everything.
We thought about it in the past, haven't we?
Splitting
we
up.
should split up. Yeah, no, we should split off, and do our own weddings, but no.
You
Right,
did
yeah.
one with me last year where it was just you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
just
some on my
somebody's
own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laura doesn't drive, so that's
Yeah.
a bit of an issue because they're all kind of drivey.
I didn't know that.
Can drive, hate driving. So,
Okay,
yeah.
right.
Can drive, won't drive.
Can drive, won't drive. Yeah.
License. You have a license.
Yeah.
Because it's either both of you on a wedding day or just
Or
you.
just Pete. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
And we've done. So yeah, let's get back on topic.
Let's get
Okay.
back.
Sorry. It's gonna happen a
Photographers,
lot.
videographers, obviously the film festival, we'll get up to that as well.
Yeah.
But before we start, just a bit of background on you two. Mm-hmm. How are you? How's this year looking?
Good.
Yeah.
Like, we're good, especially now because the season's not started, so we're very chilled.
So
I think I have one wedding to edit from last year that I'm halfway through, so we're nearly through that, and then they start again really in March.
Yeah.
I think, how many have we got this year? 23?
I think it's 22, 23.
Yeah, which is good for now.
It could be between 20 and 25. Something like that.
You'll get a sense of how good we are at business and how much we keep track of things. But it's like, yeah, we're fine. We seem busy.
It's
All the
enough
August
weddings.
gone.
I know it's enough
Yeah,
weddings.
it's enough weddings. So it's like,
Yeah.
then it's just filling up dates. You know, if things come in on days
So you're
when we
on
want to do
target
it.
numbers wise.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Mix of both. Or...
Mix of both. We've got loads this year that we're doing photo, weirdly, and a few more that are local, whereas normally we're in Surrey or in Scotland. So to have some locally
You get up
is
to
very
Scotland
cool.
quite a lot, don't you?
We do.
Yeah.
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 Can't complain about it. I love it up there.
Yeah.
But
You got a name up there.
Yeah, I don't know
You do a lot
how
with
it
Emma
happened.
Lawson, don't you?
Yeah.
No relation.
no relation, no.
relation.
And I think because Emma's like a massive deal with the the photographers up in Scotland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she's kind of queen of all photographers. I think that's the impression I get.
Yeah.
Emma Lawson. Yeah. So she's there's big groups of them. They're very like social. Like it used to be in the Northwest.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scotland's
Where-
got their own thing going
So
on.
Yeah, they all
They've
meet
got
up
their own
and-
they're
wedding
like that
supplier
still.
community going.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little community. So I think we kind of like
She's
spread
accidentally got us in
within
there.
that group because
Yeah.
Emma was liked us and pushed us a little bit.
Can I get in that group? Or is it just filmmakers and photographers?
I don't know. You'll have to. I'll let you know what you have
charm.
to do later.
Yeah.
It's quite in depth.
Do you do both? So like one of you does photo, one of you does video.
Sometimes.
Sometimes
Yeah.
when we first started doing video, because we were photographers first for like 10 years before we were like, oh, let's try video. And when we first did that transition, we were like, we can do both. One of us can do one of us can do the other.
Yeah.
And like we had a few like amazing weddings where we did that and we're like, this is great.
Yeah.
And then we had a few where it was like the weddings were too big for one photographer and one videographer. But they thinking
Yeah, they
like
kinda
I
needed
booked,
two of each.
they think I booked two
team.
people. So in
Yeah.
their mind, it seemed like they thought they had two photographers and two videographers.
Kind of like they thought we'd be both taking
Yeah,
pictures and filming at the same time.
Yeah.
So like, the groom's getting ready an hour from the bride, and you're just like, oh my God, logistically, this is not
And
cool.
and it's different. Like certainly the way we film, like we have totally different settings for video, totally different
Yeah.
for photography.
It's not
we
easy
use
to
ND
switch
filters,
between.
and it's just like then it's too dark to get sharp pictures when people are moving, and it's just it's a lot going on.
That's interesting.
And
I
it
never
stressed
thought
me
that.
out.
But they, from a couple's point of view, they go, we've got both of them that do both.
Yeah, they'll do everything.
Yeah.
And it'll be chilled. And really, and like to them it was, but to us we were like, oh my God, like all day just like manically running around.
So like
Have you heard of Gary? I think it's called Gary Newsom down south. I think I've done a couple of ones with him. He does video and film.
Yes, he
Yeah,
some
Sorry,
people,
and photography.
some people do really
On his
good
own.
hybrid as
Two
one
or three
person.
cameras strapped to him.
Yeah.
And his work's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How he
It
does
totally can be done.
But it's a selling point, isn't it?
But
But
I-
they can get it all in house with you. guys.
Simple.
Yeah.
I can't do that. My mind doesn't work that way. Like all
We
power
didn't
to the people
enjoy it.
that
Yeah.
that do
Mine
that.
wouldn't.
Yeah, we didn't enjoy it. And then also like Emma Lawson recommending us, we were like, we can't start offering both. Because what about all these photographers that are recommending us to do video?
Yeah.
And then we're just like
them
doing photo as well. Like it seemed like a piss take.
Yeah, so
So we do it, but we only do it like
You don't wanna
underground.
isolate your
We don't
network.
tell anyone we
We
do
did
it.
have one
You know?
videographer that you guys know, like recommended us for photography, but before they'd finalised the booking with him.
Yeah.
So he recommended two photographers, us and the Crawleys. They ended up booking the Crawleys for photography and us for video, and not him at all.
So he lost
And it's just like
We only found that
we
out
don't want that
after.
to happen
Yeah.
ever.
Just
Like,
tell me who that was
That
on
is
camera.
awful. Felt very bad about that.
yeah, I felt awful about that.
Yeah, I
'Cause
get
it's-
that,
That's it's all about like relationships, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it
is.
And
Yeah.
that is just
Yeah.
that's the worst,
I mean,
isn't it?
all's fair, and it's not your fault.
Well, we didn't know. They didn't tell us.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't even like. Sometimes that's the problem with recommendations. Like you'll recommend someone and they won't relay that
They
it was
won't
a
tell you where it
recommendation.
came
So you don't
from, yeah.
develop that relationship.
Yeah.
And it,
Yeah.
the other way around. We didn't know it was from a videographer, because in which case, when they were like, "Oh, did you do video?" we wouldn't have said yeah.
Yeah,
But you don't like that get around here and think that that's like something you've done
Yeah,
intentionally.
that
It's
we
important
trying
to
to
know where your
steal
recommendations are coming from, I suppose, isn't it?
Yeah.
I had one last week that booked me. I messaged her straight away because I knew it would come from this person. Straight away, thanks so much for recommending me. And it's just keeping that relationship going. But
Totally, it's nice.
that scenario, it's the opposite. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm never
Oh
recommending
my
you.
God.
But they won't.
So sorry, yeah.
I don't blame
And
him.
that is
Like,
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, always make sure you've got your deposit before you start recommending.
Have
other
you
people.
speak to
Yeah,
about it?
that's
Say,
it.
look, I'm really sorry what's happened. Or
He
is
told
it-
us what had happened.
Right.
Because he was like, oh,
I saw you did that wedding, and the Crawleys did it. They inquired with me, you know,
Yeah.
like after
Is he
the
cool
wedding had
though? Are you
happened.
cool with
yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
he was lovely about it, but it's like, yeah, like you say, it's probably
one's
not.
fault, is
he's
it?
not
It's
going to
just-
recommend
no.
us. Though,
Yeah.
you know, it does
Yeah.
kill that a little bit. So no, we've always
I've-
kept them separate.
I think the fault there is if he should have known where it came from. Like I say, you have no idea it came from that
Yeah,
person.
we need
Yeah.
to
You
grill
would have acted
people.
totally
Where did
differently,
it?
wouldn't you?
Yeah. But then that's not on him. That's just that the couples just sometimes don't say, do they?
Anyway,
In our world,
yeah.
photo and video, there's always like little, because I've spoken to photographers, it's like maybe we should team up, do a little like
Yeah.
package thing
Yeah.
together, and
I've
there's a
seen
lot
that
of
a lot.
people do that.
Yeah, make
But then
life easy for
it's the
people.
same. I don't want to do that with one photographer, and then all my other photographer friends that recommend me see
Yeah.
that, and then they're not
Yeah.
going to recommend me anymore. And it's just
It's
a balance.
putting
Yeah.
all your eggs in that basket, isn't it? If
Yeah.
we wanted to do if we wanted to do both, we'd have to say, right, we don't need recommendations from anyone. We're just going to go all in with this,
Yeah.
and it doesn't matter. But
But that's
that,
not. It's
I
not
don't
true,
like
because
that.
we are like, you know, after all that, you know, like it was horrible. We'll never do it again. We have booked a few this year where we're doing both.
yeah,
Just and
Girls
like,
gotta
in
eat,
the
Kate,
communication.
girls got to eat, and I think
Well, no, it's like the communication goes. It's just like, yeah, it seems like this is like it's a smallish, localish
Yeah.
wedding. Like, as long as I go way in depth about like what it is and what it isn't,
yeah, they get
you know,
it.
like weirdly stress it, because I did say that to all the other people that it's 1-on-1 and they didn't go in, so it's
You
just
have to
like
really manage
yeah,
their expectations. don't you?
exactly,
Yeah.
So you know what from the get go.
and then we can be calm about it, and then
Yeah.
it's good. It's
because
nice.
we have done ones where we've done both and really enjoyed it, you know.
Yeah.
But it's the ones where you both kind of doing a bit too much, and then we share
Stressing
we're
at each
married.
other. Yeah.
You know, we share all our stresses with each other, like on the day. We're like,
Yeah.
oh God, I'm struggling with this, struggling with that, and like say if I was photographing and Adam was filming. Like, if I'm stressing about group shots, you're like, "Oh, sucks for you."
Yeah.
But if we're the same company,
Yeah.
then you
share
take
that
on that
stress,
stress.
Like,
so we're
I'll
both
be doing the pictures, and I'll be like, Pete, where are you putting your cameras for the speech? You know, like sort of micromanaging everything you're doing, and it's
Yeah.
just like, just
It's a different
stop.
relationship when
Yeah.
it's your husband.
Yeah.
Like, I've been on
You can't
weddings where
help
people
it.
couples have fallen out.
Yeah.
You two work really well together, I've got to say. But I'm not going to mention names, but a couple of couples falling out on weddings.
Do you find
Well, she picks a good time though. It's just like if she's really annoyed, like doing the group shots, she'll just hand me the camera and
Yeah,
be like, "You
I'll be
fucking
like,
do
you
it."
need
You know?
to do it. That's true. That's so true.
You're like,
do you know?
okay.
Obviously, because you're married, do you find that you have to like do work in a certain way, and you're learning how to?
I don't know. We're just used to it, aren't we?
Affect your relationship.
We both always worked as if the
As
person
if we're the
isn't
boss. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the only way
'Cause
that
some
it's ever
couples
worked.
wouldn't be able to work together at
No,
all, would they?
I
like,
think the key
like you're
is
saying,
you can't-
I've seen husband and wives
Yeah.
fall out on the day.
You can't have one of you being the boss and the other one working for you. That's a nightmare. You know, ordering one of you around.
Yeah.
Like, we just shoot it as if the other one does not exist.
Yeah.
I think
I
that's
struggle with
But then
that.
if one
have
of
you ever
us-
done that? Work with Jade? Because I know she
Yeah.
is. You've worked with... How
How's that? Did you
Actually, you're probably going to be surprised, but we get
go on
fine.
really well? Yeah.
I am surprised.
I think
neither
sometimes
of
that's
us-
been when both of you are quite like
Really?
confident, outspoken people.
Yeah.
I think it tends to work quite well.
Well, neither of us are good at taking criticism.
Yeah.
Oh, we never criticize each other.
God,
So,
no.
No.
You know, we can't really feedback.
no.
We just have to.
But you know that.
let
though.
do our
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, but this
That's
is
it.
'cause
You know each other well enough
learn your
Yeah.
lessons,
to be
so.
like, you've
So
had
weirdly-
that fight at home. You don't need to, you
Yeah.
know what's going on.
Weirdly,
when
on the
you're
day,
at
it's sound like you say, we just let each other
Just leave it
do our
alone.
thing.
You get in your own
it's
zone,
all
don't
good.
you, running
Yeah.
away?
And we're both,
Everything's
me and Laura, are
blanked out.
really like critical of ourselves as well. So it's
Yeah.
just like, yeah, she doesn't need to tell me I fucked up.
Yeah, I don't.
know.
Yeah, you don't, I don't need to kick him in the face.
Yeah.
And I like, because I feel like one of the strengths of having Jay with me is that it's that feminine touch, and she can go into bride prep, and she can,
some people accept
she
you
got
more.
And I do this at home with my editing. I'm like, what do you think? Do you think the bride will like this angle? Because she's got that feminine angle to it.
Yeah.
You ever sneak
But
up
I
for a
think-
quick snog or anything? Do you ever sneak up for a quick snog?
We are
you
very
know.
professional.
I don't remember the last time I did
I
that. at
definitely
home.
sneak off with a quick snog if it was Sam. I really would.
What
Like,
a
come to
pro.
the car. Come on.
What
Come
a
on.
pro.
I'd be in the broom cupboard.
With the broom cupboard.
You're feeling all the... You do get to the end of the wedding day and it's all warm and fuzzy and it's like, oh, isn't love great? I love you.
You've had the speeches and stuff.
Do you feel like that at the end of a wedding day? I feel like that in Pits.
It's like,
No, like I love the wedding day, and like you feel all the feels.
Yeah.
But then like the end of the day is all like everyone's drunk and dancing. And that's not a loved up moment for me.
Yeah, I get
I'm
it.
just like, I'm quite tired and I've
On
shot
a
this
really
same
good
person
one.
on the dance floor for about 50 minutes. So
Yeah.
gonna head off
I'm
home
done.
now.
I get home and I'm just like, I love you. Today's been so lovely.
Oh, do you?
And then she's just
Get
like,
the warm and fuzzy.
I'm watching my film. I'm tired. I don't want to talk to you.
He doesn't talk like that, Jay.
she's tired,
Anybody's
yeah.
wondering.
What an impression.
She got a headache.
No, like, because obviously she's winding down, ready to go to bed, and she
Yeah,
might wait up.
and
for me,
you're,
she
like,
might not.
wired.
And I come home and I'm like, oh, guess what I did today?
Yeah.
And she's just like, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Winding
We
down.
used to ring each other back from weddings, but just like,
Let it all out.
Yeah, you do need a
Anyway,
debrief,
I
don't
do-
you,
I
after
do
a
that.
wedding? Yeah, we always have a lot. I mean, a lot of the time, a 5-hour drive from Scotland to debrief. You know, get it all out,
Yeah.
get all your moaning out.
Yeah, you're always asleep when I get back from that.
I want to go.
We're going off
I
on
want to
tangents.
start talking about the awards actually, and
Film
how these
festival.
guys of where they are now, where they started. So, when the Lawsons decided to, right, we're going to smash it in the film world instead of photography.
Yeah,
were-
which you
went
decided
in-
one day. And
They
then just
decided one
and went
day,
and did it.
and they went and did it, and they smashed it, and they went in the Wedding Industry Awards.
Yeah.
Did you win it the first time, the regional and the national? The first
No,
time you
just
went?
the regional.
We won the regional,
Which
and that's
were-
when
which
Adam,
was a-
you got
amazing.
breakthrough that
Can
year.
I just pause you? Is this
It's
where
the
you
same
knocked
year.
Adam out of potentially winning the?
No,
regional?
he
Is that
won.
what?
He won
I
an
won,
award. He won
newcomer.
Was
newcomer.
that the same year then?
Yeah.
The newcomer,
Yes,
right?
it was, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I didn't win the Wedding Industry Awards until these stopped entering. And then as soon as you
I wasn't
stopped,
getting onto this, Adam.
as soon as you stopped entering, I won and I was like, finally, I've got a chance.
So these guys came into the Wedding Industry Awards on the first shot. Bosh won
We
it,
just
won
wanted.
it regionally.
We just wanted to put that badge on that said shortlisted. You know, that made us look like a videographer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
wanted to do
You've
like
been
what
doing
everyone else
photo
has
for
been doing
years.
for
Yeah.
years. You know, like you put that badge on, it makes you look official.
Makes you look
doesn't
like
it?
Yeah, it does.
one of the
Shortlisted,
Yeah.
job done.
We never thought we would win.
That
was mad.
it was the most surreal,
Yeah.
like, you know, in all of our like career, like one of the most surreal moments, like big, because it was at Mitten Hall.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well,
And
we were there then, weren't we?
Yeah.
I was-
I there
newcomer,
then,
yeah.
I was stunned. I was like,
Yeah. What?
This is some mistake.
Yeah.
But I'll collect the award anyway, but you fucked up.
No, you did. Yeah, that was
No, it was
amazing.
cool.
So you won the regional. That you obviously went through to national. You didn't win the national. So was it the following year when you won the national?
Yeah, possibly. I feel like we won the regional
No.
like 5 times.
No, we didn't
won
win
the
it next year.
national
We were
3
highly
times.
commended the next year.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got closer, didn't we, every time? So it was like, no, we
And
didn't
then I
win the
remember
national, then it was
one of the-
highly, and then
one
it
of the
was
judges talking to me like that night at the second one in London,
Yeah.
saying,
Café de Paris.
yes.
3. Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
What was he saying? Like, as a negative, like I'd shot too much like a photographer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So he's
interesting.
giving you some negative feedback even after you've won it.
No, highly commended that
highly
year.
commended.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it. Right.
Yeah.
So then you
Yeah.
just apply
That
that.
make you change your?
No.
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 I could fuck yourself. No, I liked his work, so
Beep.
no, but I
Lots of
think
beefs on this podcast so far. Have you noticed that?
Oh,
I
sorry.
think like
Leave them in.
you've got to have
Very
like your own
Opinion.
style and
Yeah.
opinion and like shoot how you want to shoot.
Also, we can't
So
help
maybe
it.
we have changed
Yeah.
over time.
Well, I thought that would be benefit for you coming in from the photography world because you're so good at photography. You always regarded as that one of the best around.
Oh, thanks.
So transferring that into the film.
Well, that felt like that was our one skill. So I guess
Yeah.
and maybe that's why it was just like fuck you. It was
I can't
you know
help it.
because like
it's because of our
that's all I've
photography why
got.
we've done so well.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
all I am.
That's all I've got.
He saw it as a
On that.
negative, but
Yeah.
for me, it's a positive, I suppose. But
Yeah.
But a lot of films at that time were really, like cinematic and glide cams,
Glide
all the
cams,
gear and
constant
stuff.
glide cams.
So our stuff was really different.
But
for
even
that.
now,
on
your
tables.
compositions are probably benefiting from your photography background.
I think
like
so.
You're framing a video.
Yeah, because you just see things like that.
Yeah,
You know,
and
it's
that-
just like a
so it's-
default.
it must be a strength.
And that's
Yeah.
one of the reasons, like I never want to stop,
Taking
like
pictures.
taking bookings for photography.
Yeah.
Like even if it's portrait shoots, but particularly weddings, because you get to practice so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like with video, you kind of
Too
like
slow.
when something's happening, you've picked your shot and you have to stick with it.
Yeah.
You know, for at least the
made your
duration of
bed.
the moment.
Yeah.
Whereas you're photographing, like something happens, you take a picture, you move, take another picture. You like you try and like
Yeah.
you
Keep
like
trying.
you get like 100 times more practice at like composition.
Yeah.
When you're photographing as you do when you're filming. Like it's like
I always
next,
get jealous
next
of
level.
photographers who can literally just go bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
Moving
And I'm
about.
just like, I'm still waiting for the kid to start laughing.
So annoying. But I mean, when you do get it, it's better, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
between somebody's
Yeah.
legs,
Yeah.
come on, do the move, do the move. There it is. That won't be seen on camera.
What are you doing now?
Between someone's legs, do the move. Yeah, the reason I touched on it is because of building up to the awards stuff. So
Yeah.
third year, then you won the national.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And then you were asked to become judges after that.
We won
No.
it 3 times.
What, the national?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
They won it 3 times.
and then we were judges.
So when you became a judge
Very
and stopped
good.
going in it, that's when you started going back in it. Was that?
It was, whatever year you stopped entering and became judges, that's when I started winning. And I won a couple of times.
Yeah. Well,
I remember
was the
speaking
same.
to a few others and being like, well, maybe we've got a chance now.
I was the same with this thing, and I won.
I was always happy for you because you obviously deserved winners.
Yeah, you got
But
to
it was nice when you became judges.
give some chance to other people.
I've had that conversation with other people who have been glad that I didn't enter this last time.
Yeah.
Because it's like, come on, give someone else a go. But
Yeah.
it doesn't work like that, obviously.
No.
Well, no, because the award on our website, it's so old now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
I know. I'm
You're
like, can
we're
we
gonna have to
stop
start
being
taking the
judges?
years off soon and just be like
Yeah.
3-time winner.
Yeah.
Because
It's
it's
Yeah.
like it's
embarrassingly
the
long ago.
1970s.
It's
to them,
almost
like
negative to
No
still
one
have
cares.
2017.
Yeah.
yeah,
Put a judge on it, don't you?
Yeah.
yeah. Put a judge on it. Yeah.
It was
So-
very nice to become a judge, though, and be like, right, cool. Because when you've won it, the fear the next year,
Yeah.
being like, oh,
Yeah, it's
should
gone.
I
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it? Because I'm the only ways down. And then you think, well, I can't win it again, and then you think, right, yeah, I'm a judge. That's good. I don't have to worry about that every year.
I know, but then like I
The stress.
don't think judges get like the recognition from being a judge is like way less than being a winner because
Yeah.
you can't promote it all the time,
Yeah,
can
I
you?
need
You
more
can't-
people hating you than people loving you because
Yeah.
you've got one winner. Haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it has the same impact to couples to say,
Oh, it
I'm a
definitely
judge
doesn't.
versus,
Yeah,
no,
I won this.
the
Judge-
best in the UK,
Judges
yeah.
is potentially over it,
Yeah.
you can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
So you,
I think that's
you
why I
judge
was.
others.
Yeah, I went into being a judge when I got asked from Damo, just thinking, it's going to give you a bit more accolades. Going to give
Yeah,
you.
it makes you look like a leader, or
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you know
kind
what
of.
you
but
know what you're doing.
I don't think people have
Do
booked me
couples
because I'm a
care?
judge on the
Yeah.
wedding awards.
Yeah.
it's a bit like I don't know. It just feels a bit like old guard, kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
you're
are,
right, Adam,
we
because
are.
it's like, I booked this guy for a wedding. Oh, he's just won the wedding awards. National.
Yeah.
He's been
Yeah,
voted
it's
the best.
exciting.
Oh, he's just judged the wedding
Why didn't
awards.
you book the judge? Because he's judging that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but it's just
Doesn't sound as good.
It
does
doesn't
doesn't.
sound as
No.
good. No.
So yeah, we thought, right, well, what can we enter now? And there was nothing we wanted to enter, and that's where the idea of starting an awards came. Like, there needs to be something else other than Twitter, because really that has dominated.
And
hasn't it?
Twitter's great, but it's like it's one award
Yeah.
for video, and it's like it's looking into your entire soul. It's just like
Yeah.
we want all the reviews from your couples. We're gonna go through your website. You're gonna write,
Which is cool.
fill
I
out a
get why they do
questionnaire,
that.
and then like we're gonna judge like 3 of your films. It's a bit, like you're laid bare, and then if you don't win,
Yeah.
you're just like, what's wrong with me? Like, I've given you everything.
I'm trying so
And,
hard.
and also,
Yeah.
like, they're getting in touch with all your clients and like, please vote for me and all
Yeah.
that. And clients are great, but then like, or then your clients know if you didn't win because they're like, oh, I voted for him. I might check to see,
Yeah.
you know, how he did. And then they didn't win. They're like, oh. And then so it's
good.
I
I
like
want to
Twitter.
go into how the differences between you
Yeah.
and between what it is. But for anybody who doesn't know, the Lawsons, along with Jeff Wood and Joce,
Yeah.
have created their own award called the British Wedding Film Festival, which launched last year very successfully, I believe, as well. And yeah, they're doing their own award, guys. So, touching on what you were saying there, then the differences between the Twee and you.
So
Yeah.
this was just like I was chatting with Jeff Wood in the middle of the judging process, and like we touched on that about how it just seems a bit like it's all in, and there's only one winner, and like there's so much more to video
Yeah.
than just who's the best overall.
Sometimes
That's valid.
when,
It's totally
sometimes when you're
valid.
judging, you think, right, well, this one isn't the best. You know, it's not shot the best, but the sound design's like amazing.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't it be cool to have an award for that?
Yeah.
You know,
So-
like
And
the
then some
BAFTAs
weddings
where-
you're watching and it's like maybe it's not shot beautifully, but like you're crying, you know,
Yeah.
because like the stories
stories are good,
so
yeah.
lovely, and it's just like all the judges, you know, working together, you know, so not together, like separately. You know, and they're judging what are they looking for? Are they looking for it being shot the best? Is that what they're giving their gold to? Whereas like someone else might be giving their gold to, you know, like the teary ones.
Yeah,
And
the
it's
story,
just like
yeah.
it would be nice to have awards for these
The separate elements
categories.
of a film.
Yeah.
So like with tweeters, 'cause it's very much. I know Damo encourages it to be around about the whole business as
Yeah.
a whole and the
Yeah.
experience, and that's
Yeah.
why they want you to look
Yeah.
at the clients and the websites,
Yeah.
and,
Yeah.
as well as just the films. So obviously Jeff's another judge for Twitter as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you two have been speaking, going, we need something separate for our category,
Just for films.
And that feels maybe like lower pressure, you know, like we're judging the film, we're not judging you.
Yeah.
You know, so it feels like, oh, I'll enter that. I like this film. I don't need to let anyone know I've entered. You know, like,
Yeah.
and then like you can either then big yourself up like this film won this.
Yeah.
You know, because you still claim that as like I'm the best, can't you? Because your film won that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause-
And like inspiration, obviously, like you know, like Oscars, BAFTAs, that kind of thing, like different categories. You know,
Definitely got that feel, hasn't it? That
But like
after
you could-
Oscar feel.
even in your like any section of the wedding industry, those categories for Twitter, like best florist, best singer, best cake maker, best wedding film,
Yeah.
Yeah.
film photo. Like a florist could go, well, let's start our own floristry awards, and then you've got so many mini
Yeah.
categories
Well, the
within
singing,
that
yeah,
one
the
thing.
singers.
The singing for me, it's again we,
could have
we have to
categories
judge it
within
over
that,
a
couldn't
whole, don't we? But
Yeah.
when I think of the singing, we go, right, who's the best vocally?
Yeah,
who's the
there's-
best playing the instrument?
Best
Yeah.
performer, but
Who's
Yeah.
the best on stage before? You know, you
Exactly.
say-
But then
so
there's
you've
all the
done that
different
with-
genres as well, though, isn't there? You could have it, like
Yeah.
best
Endless,
best
yeah.
kind of rock style singer, or you know, like there's,
Maybe
there's
I should
so
make
many.
my own awards.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You should.
British Wedding Singing Festival. No.
how did Joce get on board then? Tell us the story of how
So-
it developed.
So you talked to Jeff about it,
And
then
Jeff was very
we'd had
enthused.
meetings, the three of us, and we sort of talked ourselves out of it. You know, thinking, oh, people are going to be really mean to us.
no, like whatever we do, people are gonna hate it.
Yeah.
And what's in it for me?
I just thought-
at the end of the day, I
Yeah.
like the idea of it.
Someone should
but
make this, but I'm not sure
someone-
I want
but
it.
I'm too like
Yeah.
shy,
Sensitive.
sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then separately, Joce messaged and said, I'm thinking we should have an awards just for film. Like, what do you think? Would you want to set up a film awards? And we were like, are you joking? Like, we've literally been talking about this. It was really bizarre.
Like
and
a
then,
twist of fate, isn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
And then talked more to him. And he is like a Labrador, you know, just full positivity. Like, we're going to do it. Like, why not?
Yeah.
Let's just get on with it.
Yeah.
He's the yes man that you need.
He was the yes man that we needed. And
Yeah.
then it was like, okay, yeah, cool, we can do it. That's great.
Yeah.
So yeah, he really
Yeah,
made
Because
it
it's
happen.
all well and good going, yeah, this is a great idea. Someone
Yeah.
should do this. You
Yeah.
sometimes need someone
A little push.
just go, let's just do it.
Unless
do
he
it.
got wind of you talking about it and he wanted an in.
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows?
But I mean, yeah, he's worked his arse off, so he's
Yeah,
very
absolutely.
well.
Excellent.
But it's a
And
great.
then it was just before we kind of like went in. They were like, you know, Jeff and Joce were like, we're definitely doing this. And then they were like to us, like, do you want
Do you want
to?
to? Do you actually want to?
Yeah,
do you
or do you
part
just
of
want to
it?
be judges, or do
Yeah.
you want to enter?
then it was
And we were like,
thinking,
oh,
like-
fine. It feels like the idea was partially mine, so I want to.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Gotta
Good.
just do it.
Good
And it's
stuff.
great. So the first event was in. Are we still in February?
Yeah,
February,
Feb, yeah.
It was Feb, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
did
started
it
this weeks
Feb.
ago.
Yeah.
And it was really good. And I mean, you tell me about the success of it versus, in terms of like entries and stuff and what
Yeah.
you thought, but I thought it was great, and it was really like just all the different categories. So it's for videographers. They had best sound design, best editing, best story, best international, best destination wedding. There's about 20 categories. or
20,
something.
yeah.
And then it was like watching the BAFTAs, like every category. They were like, okay, the nominees are.
There was
there's
like a
screen
short
showing
list.
everyone,
Yeah.
and then the winner was announced, and yeah, it's just a really
was
cool.
Someone
fun.
could come up and
Format.
slap the announcer on the stage. Like. Get your
Like
ass
I don't think there was any controversy. There's a few
No.
drunken people.
You need to. You
Maybe
need,
next
that'll
year.
get you good exposure.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, like the nominees, we wanted to make a big deal about that. I'm not
Yeah.
sure if we properly sold it, but
Yeah.
like the nominees were like, you know, they were like the ones that were all at the top. So the initial bit of the scoring it was kind of like score based. So like all the judges went and they scored the films. And
Yeah.
like the ones that were like the top scores were like the shortlisted ones, and they're the ones we all like talked
Argued about.
You know, we had like big long meetings with the judges,
Yeah.
like hours long, and like people got booted off the shortlist if someone really hated them.
It was like X
It was-
Factor.
yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
it was a lot.
Pulling people around.
But like,
Sounds
yeah,
like
the nominees
Twitter, so
like
there's a point
shortlist.
space system
Yeah.
to find a shortlist, and then the judges choose from there.
yeah, it's
so-
kind of. No,
No, so
Tweer
the
is
judges.
different.
So it's like the second stage of Tweer from
Yeah.
the start. So like the judges
see.
score them. The judges score them.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
And
sorry,
then
yeah, yeah.
whereas it's the client scores,
Yeah,
isn't it,
yeah,
with
yeah.
Tweer that
Yeah.
lead to that. So yeah, the shortlisted ones were like they're all really fucking good.
Yeah.
So it's like it was a big deal, and we wanted to make it a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, if you got
be nominated.
you know, you want to be
Yeah.
like BAFTA nominated kind of
Yeah.
vibe. You know, like something that means something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if people didn't like the film, it got booted. Like you know, it was quite
Yeah.
it was quite tough.
Did you have the pictures of them on a table and you'll shuffle them around?
Kind of.
Yeah.
What was the board Joss had? He had like a little board, like
There
on
were,
the
like,
computer, and
little
he's screen
Post-it
sharing
notes
and like
and-
moving them around. Oh, it
Probably a
was-
big red cross over someone's
God.
face.
no, they got chucked off to the side. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
But I think the
And
biggest
that's-
thing,
at that
like,
point, people got moved to category as well,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah.
but before the awards, we didn't know like if anyone wanted to even enter it. We didn't know what would happen, and we were overwhelmed with how many people. I think there was 288 films,
268.
68 films.
That's what I was going to ask. Was when you launched
Wow.
it, like, what was the response like initially? It's
Great.
Really
I
good.
think
Really
people
good.
really were quite excited to have something that's like just for us, you know, like another, because the industry is like, there's a lot of kind of meetups and things going on, and it feels like the video industry is catching up to where photo was, you know, where these
Yeah.
conferences and stuff, you know, with Coda and
Yeah, it's a networking.
yeah,
opportunity,
and networking and get everyone knows each other a bit more now. So I think everyone was pretty excited. But yeah, we were like overwhelmed with how many films
And there
were
were a
rented.
lot of people that just
Yeah.
put a film or two in, like, just to support us, which was nice.
This guy.
Yeah.
You had
this guy.
288 applicants.
268.
Yeah,
Applicants was the wrong-
268 films to watch, which obviously is fine for the founders because this was our
you asked
idea.
for this.
Yeah.
But telling the judges,
Oh,
Look.
you've got hours and
They were
hours.
so
Phil,
good.
you've got to watch 268 films. Like that was so. I think
Yeah.
You
we
capped the time limit of the film, so it could.
We did,
up
thank
to
God.
We tried.
7 minutes.
7
wasn't it? But
minutes.
even 7 minutes times 200 and
it's
something.
a lot.
Yeah,
of
it was a
hours.
lot, and a lot of people,
Took weeks,
you know, were
yeah.
over because you know it was like a recommendation that were under 7 minutes, so people submitted
Some people
longer
did
ones
put a few
anyway.
more, yeah.
And it's
But yeah, it was a lot,
Yeah.
a lot to do. But I think, like, you know, it was the first one, live and learn, and now we can regroup and think, right, how can we change the judging for next year? Maybe we need to have certain judges doing each category, or like the founders watch all of them, or I don't know how we break it
Yeah,
down. But
because
it
there
was
always
like,
needs to be a
Price to,
few
like,
judges
tweet.
on each one.
we made it so it was really cheap to just put a film in. So I think it was £30, was it?
Okay.
To submit
Yeah.
a film, just throw one in. That was the idea.
Yeah.
Kind of low barrier to entry.
Yeah, because that's kind of that was exactly what I thought when I
Yeah,
when
like,
I, when you went
just
live with it. I was like,
30
£30, yeah, I'll just chuck one
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
I want to support it, and I'll have a go. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the idea of like
Price-
everyone
price
putting a film
right
in.
to
you
make
know?
me go. No,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The work and the expenses people don't realise goes into these things though as well. It's
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
£30 just sounds like
Yeah.
you're losing money.
It's nothing. But then
Yeah.
the tickets
But
for
you're
the
gonna build
event
it, aren't you?
were
Yeah.
really expensive. It's so
So I
annoying.
mean, we
it's
wouldn't
like,
have lost money if it was like just an online.
yeah,
event.
we could have done it. We could
Yeah.
have done it without
The
the,
amount of hours you
event.
put into it.
Yeah.
But the thing is that it's the award nights, the
Yes,
BAFTAs, the
and
Oscars,
that was
the
the
British Wedding Film
festival
Festival.
bit.
That's
We
the,
thought at the beginning when we were chatting, we were like, right, I don't think it should just be an award. I think it should be like, an actual evening where
Event.
you can see some inspo, and even if there were people that came to the night that hadn't entered a film,
Just
because
to
they
watch
wanted
the
to
winners,
see
yeah.
who'd won.
And it's a networking thing as well.
It's a networking
Yeah.
thing, and so
Because that was, I
think
mean, I just enjoyed seeing everyone hanging
Yeah.
out. It was the first time this year that I've seen anyone
Yeah.
since like last,
beginning of the year
since
when
probably,
we're
like,
all
October.
hibernating. Yeah.
I think it's the core message, isn't it? It's like it's going to be in a really exclusive event, pitched like the BAFTAs,
Yeah,
and
just
something
fun to
totally
get
different
dressed
than what.
up and go
Yeah.
and see.
Because there's
your
so many
friends
awards
and-
online, isn't there? You
Yeah.
just go in it and
And I was so 50-50 on that dressing up element.
Yeah, it's
Joce was like,
We did a thing up.
needs to be black tie,
Yeah, I
and
think
it's
it's
just
fun.
like I loved it.
It was.
yeah.
And everyone turned up. Looked
They did.
Looked great. It
Yeah.
was black tie. And,
It was ace.
my,
Stefan
my
is-
French accent then was just like Ali G. It was so wrong, wasn't it? So sorry, Joss. No
Glossed
offense.
over it.
Did you like Stefan in his cardigan?
And
Oh, some people turn up in a flat cap.
Joss messaged me saying
James.
he was like, "It's black tie." I went, "Come on." I was like,
Is it
"Is it?
now?
Is it?"
Is
Oh,
it?
Joss would have
And
been
he was like, "No,
Even
black tie."
Pete was like,
I was
"I
like,
have
"Yeah, but
to wear a
can I
tie."
just wear like something smart." And he was like, "No, black tie."
Yeah.
So
Of
I
course,
did.
It's the part
And
of
I
it.
thought, I was like, I hope we turn up and
I know, because if you're
everyone
the
else
only
is-
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Fear.
I love going to the
Yeah,
Wedding Awards
oh,
in
it's so
London.
fun.
Getting dressed up.
Yeah.
Stefan said he was like Del Boy and Only Fools, when they turned up as Batman and Robin.
And like everyone.
Well, he said he looked up and it was just like cocktail wear, So
Yeah.
Sorry to
no,
break.
he looked fine.
Sorry to
Time
break.
for a wee,
I
aren't
need
you?
a week.
So the event itself on the night,
Yeah.
Yeah.
thoughts, success, lessons learned.
It's weird because before the event, that's the bit we were stressed about because we're not event planners, any of us. Whereas, like Damien, he knew how to plan events before he'd started Tweer. Like he had those skills. And
Yeah.
we were all like, what? I don't know what I'm doing. Like that is a
Yeah.
whole job that I don't do.
I think, we went through all the judging process and we were so confident about
Yeah.
the winners in the end. We're
We were
like,
like,
out
yeah,
of all
these are great.
the entries for everything, like, they are, like, the clear
The
winners.
standard was amazing. And we were like,
Yeah.
this is
so
going to
then
be
the
great.
stress was
The stress
all
was
about
all on
the
like
event.
the screens, the sound, like all that technical stuff. What do you put on a table? Like how much wine do we need to? Just like that. Like you're planning a wedding.
Yeah.
Just like
I thought
oh
it was
my
really
God.
good the amount of booze you put on.
Yeah.
Yes.
We,
I wasn't
we just
expecting
went.
any. I thought it'd be a paid bar and sort of thing. but
Free
there was-
booze.
There was
There
wine
was-
on the table.
There was a free drink,
Champagne
free
drink.
entry drink, and a free drink after the awards,
Yeah, we
and there
thought
was
it
wine
would
on
be
the
nice
tables.
after the thing to have more drinks come round. Just a
Didn't
little
invite me to this
extra.
one. Did you go with Jade?
Took Jade, yeah.
Yeah, Jake came. Oh,
Next-
next
I'm coming to
year.
the next
There was
one.
loads of
year.
wine left over.
I'm coming to
I
the
should have
next
stolen
one.
it on my way out,
Phil
but
might not drink it
they
all.
tidied that up pretty sharpish, did the staff. There was loads of wine.
A little bit merry.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
yes.
was Mary.
We knew it was a good night because someone got sent home.
Oh yeah, someone was kicked
Yeah,
out. I
someone
think,
was
yeah.
kicked out.
You know,
apparently.
Rue and a few of the others. I think Bronte was there, and
Karaoke bar.
they went to some
Yeah, they went to
underground-
karaoke. Yeah,
No,
we
I went.
on Canal Street somewhere
So-
until about 3 a.m.
He went-
Were you there?
He
So I
walked
went-
in,
Well,
turned
of
around,
course you were
and
there.
left.
Yeah,
Of course you were there.
I told. Laura was just like, "No, I'm going to go back to the
can't.
room." Like,
Yeah.
so
They were
I
up till
was
about
like,
3 a.m. and Rue, I spoke to Rue the next day. He was like, I'm so
Broken.
ill. Yeah.
Oh, see, that's a great night.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
That's what we used to do with the wedding awards.
Yeah.
I needed
Different place.
I needed like an old man quiet bar to like debrief, like
Yeah.
find out like what the
Hilarious.
goss was and
Yeah.
all that. I
When you were
Too
at the
much.
karaoke
Went
bar
to a
instead.
karaoke bar, and I was just like, I
can't.
can't
It
hear
was like
anything. I'm
5
knackered. I'm off.
wedding videographers in black
Wailing.
tie, one of whom had a
There
big
was way more than
weighty
5.
trophy, and they were in an underground student karaoke
Yeah.
bar on a Tuesday night at 3
Say
a.m.
on Canal
Wild.
Street, it's possibly a gay karaoke.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
near
I think
Canal
it was,
Street.
yeah.
It was on Canal Street, yeah. We're just around the corner.
I just imagine everyone else when you walked in as a group, everyone just
Yeah. What on
what's
earth?
going on?
Because Donna Summer and
I
others,
got one
but-
of those conversations. So when I went into the karaoke bar, there was a couple on a table, and they were like, "What is this? Like, why is everyone dressed up?" And I was like, "Oh, it's like a wedding videographer, like awards night." And she was like, "Oh, that's really nice, actually." And I was like,
I hosted it.
I didn't say that. I didn't. That was Joce.
But no, the actual night, I think we were just really pleased that it all went to plan, really,
Yeah.
you know, and like, yeah, all the tech worked and it
Because it
ran
could have been an
smoothly
absolute
and-
shit show.
Yeah.
Like, it's just
That-
like, what's
yeah.
going on? Oh, it's disconnected from the screen. Like, there's no
I
sound.
bet it felt really good when you pulled it off at the
Yeah.
end. And it's,
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
was,
and
it
good
was
sense of
nice to be
achievement,
there,
yeah.
like watching it happen and be
Yeah.
like, this is cool, actually. Like,
This is
I really
going to be
like
a yearly
this.
thing now. A yearly thing.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Once
yeah.
a year.
Is it?
Yeah.
So when is the entries open for the next awards?
Soon, I think.
yeah, soon,
Like,
yeah.
we're
Is
we've
this an
been
exclusive? Have you
Yeah,
announced
we've
it?
No, we
we've
don't have a date nailed
we've
down.
not got the date nailed, but there's been constant discussion literally from the next day because obviously that was the first one, and it's like, you know, it's all a learning curve. What are we doing? What are we changing? What are we gonna do next year? So
Let's
there's gonna
hear
be-
the hate.
Yeah, so there's like, you know, like, well, we asked people for feedback, you know, and like it's important because we want it to be, you know, what everyone wants it to be. So that was important, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So
You're going to make changes based on that.
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna make loads of changes, I think, aren't we?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and what if you don't mind talking about some of the more obvious or common ones? Because I think
Yeah.
anyone that's not a videographer listening to this, it's real inspiration for another part of the industry to go, let's have an award for floristry.
Yeah.
And someone could take what
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
saying and apply it to their thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I suppose the only negative feedback, or like things that people would like to change for next year is, so this year, basically all the categories other than like best UK film and UK videographer of the year, like we're open to anyone.
Yeah.
So, you know, first year we're just like, well, you know, we'll see who enters, see how it goes. We'll learn from
Yeah, we
from
didn't want to
this.
put rules on it, so we were like, you can have shot it whenever, can be from 5 years ago, whatever, we don't care, and you can be from wherever. We didn't think
Yeah.
that we'd get
Open
in
to
the
all.
British Wedding Film Festival. We didn't think we would get many international filmmakers entering that anyway. So we were really quite surprised when, I mean, we didn't have loads of international,
There were like maybe
people
4 or
enter,
5.
but
maybe
they were
6.
like really
They were
great,
good.
or well
Yeah.
known. You know, we were like, what?
They kind of cleaned. There's a
Yeah,
couple
so
that just cleaned up.
So plus 2,
Yeah.
who are a massive deal in the industry at the moment.
everyone's
They
fangirling
entered,
them,
and we were
yeah.
like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And one of the feedback things I did get was like people feel like maybe plus 2 were approached and like asked to enter and like probably didn't pay for the entries. Like, absolutely not. We didn't know they were going to enter.
Yeah.
I don't know them. We have no relationship. I've never watched one of their films before they entered. They are good. Yeah, got to say, yeah.
Because
I was impressed.
obviously on the night they screened some of the winning films.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I'd heard of them, but like I'd not seen.
Yeah.
And then that
Yeah,
Portofino.
same.
You're like me. You're busy. You know.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
know.
yeah, no, I know they're a big deal. I know.
And so it was the first opportunity to actually sit and watch some wedding films because I
Yeah.
don't really do that very much. And I was like, wow,
Yeah.
it's really good.
Really cool.
Yeah, really cool.
Really cool.
Um,
Like
but
different.
It's funny how many people must have opinions that have no idea about. They just plucked like that. What you're saying there? Oh, they were probably coerced.
Yeah.
Incentivized
Yeah.
to enter.
Yeah.
Where they got this information? They just don't know. It comes from a place of I'm disgruntled because I didn't win.
Yeah.
and I'm just
I
going to
think-
make assumptions.
I think we're trying to not think of it like that because I think like the knee jerk kind of like response could be like, oh fuck off, it's just because they didn't win an award. But I mean, there were for the British Wedding Film Festival, I think didn't eight of the awards go to international
a huge majority, because obviously
it wasn't a majority, but
not,
it was like half or just under half went to international filmmakers, and the same ones.
It was important,
so like
though,
plus two
as the judges, that we had integrity, and we were being honest when we were judging things, and it wasn't we can't give it to them, even though, like we'd done the scoring and they just click, they'd be getting 10s from all the judges, and you think, well, they clearly are the winner. We've got to give it to them.
Like there won't be, we didn't think there would be a massive amount of kickback, because when we were watching them, we were just like, oh, these are really inspirational. It's a bit different. But
I think
a lot of the Wild Strawberry ones
we picked them,
and Callen films were close on quite a lot of films.
They were really good.
And apparently he's like the French Roux,
Right,
so
okay.
like he does lots of educational things and brings people together.
Yeah.
So did you get a bit of kickback then from perhaps people based in the UK for how many awards were won to people that were not?
Yeah.
I think no one said it like directly.
No,
like,
but I think there's a
Don't
clear...
they just
No, but
gossip,
it's
don't they?
weird because I was like at the awards, and my main thing was that I was just asking around, like asking people, for thoughts
feedback,
and
yeah.
stuff.
What do you
Just
think?
'cause I was so paranoid, because
Yeah.
this is why I didn't want to do the
Kind of
awards
prepared for it, really.
initially, because oh god, like everyone's gonna hate it, and they're like going around asking, where everyone's like, oh lovely, like it's weird. Like you said, they're not going to say it to your face, but I didn't think that would actually be the case.
I think it's more, it's not that they hate or think that they're rubbish. I think it's more that there's a feeling that we need something that really celebrates British wedding filmmaking, which is what everyone thought it was, which is fair.
The British
It's
wedding.
called the British wedding. Yeah. It should
And
be.
it's what we thought it would be, but we didn't put rules on, and then
We should
to
have
put
done,
rules on
in
after people have entered seemed
So you're addressing that
wrong
next time then. So,
Exactly.
I think
Moving
most
forward, we're gonna
categories
make-
are going to be just for
More defined
UK.
categories.
UK.
Yeah.
So categories mostly not changing. We're
We're
So you
adding
can have
a
an
few in.
overall, and then a British one, and then an overall.
There'll be an
but they can still win the
international one.
overall
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, they can
Yeah.
still win an international award, but the majority of them are going to be UK only. And we're going to add in a few more awards, which we think would be quite good.
Yeah, so
like we
there's-
wanted to add there's one that's for emotive filmmaking, which I think is good.
Well, because documentary, I think, used to mean that, didn't it? But then there's a big trend towards
Like interviewing.
interviews,
Yeah.
which is documentary. It's not. It's not like photography documentary, but it's documentary as in what you'd watch on TV.
Yeah.
It's very interview driven. So it makes total sense that they would be in there. So we're like, trying to come up with some word for like fly on the wall kind of thing, and it's just like, well, it's not really about it being a fly on the wall. It's about it being like emotive and imposed.
But also,
Yeah.
do you feel a responsibility because you're putting yourselves out there as this is
This is
awards
good.
for the wedding film industry, and we we voted for this type of film.
Yeah.
So that's what everyone. That's
I know, it's gonna
what we
steer
think is the
people.
pinnacle.
Yeah.
That's what we think that you should all aspire to.
Yeah.
And then people are going to be obviously inspired by that.
I think
It is a lot of responsibility, isn't
I think
it?
there are some categories that were like, like the innovation. We were hoping for something that was like inspirational, different in that, and we think we did get that with the Portofino film from Plus Two. Because there's an element of like, oh, look what's out there. You don't need to do it, but like, they're like, take inspiration if you can.
Yeah.
I mean, like the Wild
and that I was-
Strawberry one, I can't even remember how many they got.
Yeah.
4. And they are nothing like us.
No.
But it doesn't mean you can't be like, that is cool though.
Yeah.
But then
I think it's good you got so many different areas within, different categories within that, because it gives people a bit of a hope that, okay, I might not win that, but I know my films are really
Exactly.
emotive,
Yeah.
and I've got a good chance of
Yeah.
winning that one.
Yeah.
Or the next person, I shoot brilliantly, well, I might win that
Yeah.
award. So
Yeah.
it gives people a bit more hope they're going to win an award.
absolutely,
Yeah.
and that's what we wanted. And then I think, no one really said it, but some of the awards going to the same people. I think because people wanted a lot of variety in the awards, and this is probably just down to what we chose to show on the evening, because we couldn't show every film because you'd still be
There for hours, yeah.
I think people maybe, we heard some people say like, there seemed to be a formula to some of the films that won in that they were multi-day events and they were abroad. Now I think someone went through the numbers. Was it Jeff? I'm sure it was something like 40% of the weddings that were entered were destination films.
That's the problem when you're entering.
That people enter destination films
because they're their favourite films.
Yeah.
So,
for all categories.
Yeah, UK filmmakers will like pick a destination wedding because they're like, oh, look at this wedding I did in France.
But that
Like,
doesn't
it's
really
so
matter
nice.
if you're being judged on like the emotive side of it.
Yeah,
or the way it's
exactly.
shot.
But then you
Also,
you could
people
say,
tend to try a bit
for this
harder.
category, you're not allowed to
Yeah.
put
A destination
Exactly.
wedding, they're like, ooh, like they
Gotta
want
make this
they-
the best work ever.
Like
Yeah.
like we've done it. Well, I've gone up and done a time lapse of the fucking sun rising,
would
like in
never
the
do
morning. You know, when we did our first wedding in Italy, I'm not fucking doing that. If it's like if it's down the road in Wigan, am I? Like
that's
just
so
because,
true.
but you've got it coming over the mountains. I don't want it coming over the local Lidl. You know, like it's just one of those things.
Or any
like,
other supermarket chain, perhaps.
no, just Lidl. But you don't.
I'll do
You know, when you go and you see and you're inspired by scenery, you
put
go
the
and you're like,
effort
oh,
in. Yeah, when you're in
I can see
Jamaica.
how this
Yeah.
would look,
Yeah.
and you go and you do it.
I get it.
And like UK weddings, like you get inspired by things, but it's because the scenery's familiar to us.
Yeah.
We're not always like seeing it like
As
that.
excited,
are we?
I
yeah.
get it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Like when someone goes, there was a wedding shot in New York, and there's loads of scenes of New York. But like, if we shot something in Manchester, there wouldn't necessarily be the same quantity of
Shots in Manchester.
Shots in
Shots of
Manchester.
buses and
But to
stuff.
someone
Yeah.
from New York,
Coming
they
to
would
Manchester,
rather
they
see
would-
Manchester.
Yeah, I get
you know,
it.
it's
Yeah.
it's that different thing.
Yeah.
Do you think it's will hold any sway with couples and the way that, like the market for clients?
I think so. It's
When-
an award that they've won that is chosen by judges, and it's like as long as it means something, as long as they don't go to that award, look at it, and be like, this is rubbish. You know that
Yeah.
the whole awards
It's
needs
got to be
to
hard
look.
to win.
It needs to look sleek and polished, and that's kind of like what we need to do for
for the people that are
for
entering,
the
people that win
videographers
as well. Yeah.
Make sure the branding's on point,
Yeah.
everything looks good. Then it has that sway with a couple.
Yeah.
It's good to
It's-
say you've won the British Wedding Film
Well,
Festival.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
And the trophies are so good.
the Tweer's
They're
built a
cool.
reputation now
Yeah.
where you put we all enter because we want that badge to put on our website because we know it'll look good for potential couples.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So
a great tool.
Surely the hope is that for you guys to have the same impact.
Yeah, that'll mean
Yeah.
something.
Which
Yeah.
you will.
yeah.
I think putting that you've won anything on your website, I think is great.
Yeah.
It just
Like
gives somebody
awards,
another excuse to book you, doesn't it? Another reason why.
Totally.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
And it's another opportunity for people to kind of like promote themselves in a way that I know it's still hard to be like, I've won an award.
yeah,
look at
we never
me.
big ourselves up because we're out
Yeah.
there busy working, doing stuff all the time.
Exactly.
It gives you a bit of
Yeah,
kudos
but
to
it
yourself.
does just like, oh my God, I'm like, because that's the standard way that we British people,
Yeah.
or Northern, British people say, like, oh my God, I didn't expect to win at all. Like, oh my God,
Yeah.
like, I'm so surprised. Like, isn't this amazing? That's.
It's like
'Cause you can't-
you
can't.
you get that oh God, all the hard work, all those how much it means to me.
Yeah.
all these years, I've won something.
How
that
amazing is that?
validates it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
it's
it's like the couple see it and they think it's cool, but really it's that pat on the back because you don't
Yeah.
get that
Yeah.
if you work
And
for
we all
yourself.
try so hard.
Yeah,
Because you-
I'm
because-
trying really hard.
It's
yeah,
it's a shitter sometimes, isn't it? You
Yeah.
look at weddings,
Yeah.
the venue owners are knobs. You've got working with people that you don't really like. You've got pissed up. There's so much
Yeah.
shit you have to do and put up with
Yeah.
on a wedding day, and
It's
then
not
still
an easy
deliver your
job.
amazing service.
Yeah.
yeah.
So to be awarded for something, it's like
That's
God,
it.
Yeah.
all that
Like,
hard
oh.
work. Which
But I
people
think-
don't realise.
Yeah.
I think that's part of why there's always going to be like backlash about any awards because people work so hard.
Yeah.
And like, you don't know like the shit they had to get through to put together like a semi-decent film. Like
Yeah.
we've done it. Like you can be having the worst day of your life. You can be like really ill. You can be running off to throw up, like, and then go back to your job. Like this all happens to people. But like that film is probably not winning an award. The one where you were having the worst time.
Yeah, and they're
is
the ones that you
sadly
work harder on
exactly.
because you've
Yeah.
got to pull something out.
People
of it.
want
Yeah.
that award for that because they try so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't have like
showing up
we
award.
were
Yeah.
talking about it. Like what how could you possibly phrase it in a positive way?
Yeah.
Best wedding.
Best
best
wedding.
film at an average venue.
Exactly.
How can you?
Yeah, like polishing a turd award. You know, it's like, but you then have to put that award
No one
on your
wants to win
website.
that. No one wants to
I'm
win
like,
that.
and the film's there, and the couple's like gonna be like, "What do you mean, like polishing a turd award for my wedding film?"
That was my wedding.
Or like best film
We
for like the
can't have that.
shittest venue, like, and they're like, the venue's like, we recommend you. Like,
You've got
fuck are you
crap
talking
weather,
like?
no
Yeah.
entertainment,
weather.
nothing to shoot. The
Yeah.
guests are not on point. It's like, how am I
Yeah.
going to make
You know the
this look
Razzies?
good?
Have you heard of the Razzies?
Yeah.
The worst film. You should do like
Should
a
we do
step
that as well?
where it's like
No.
the worst.
No.
The worst
Good
of
God,
everything.
no.
The worst,
You can do that.
Wooden spoon.
Yeah,
worst
Yeah.
film.
brilliant.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
But yes, everyone's trying
When
really
we're ready
hard.
to retire, we'll do that.
yeah.
we're retiring
Yeah.
the editing
So-
again.
so-
So, bye.
Do you think? Because obviously you had all like the winners themselves
Yeah.
and the films that won deservedly because they're
Yeah.
amazing, but they are very. They're not what I want to do. Very different to my sort of
Yeah.
in terms of styles of different wedding videos. Inspirational. I take little bits from them.
Yes.
but I would never do anything like.
But
that.
Same.
that's how it should be, though, isn't it? Like, 'cause
Yeah,
we've
for
got
sure.
like our inspirations, like Fury Films. Like, I don't shoot anything like them, but
Yeah.
like every time I watch one of their films, one of Sharon's films, I'm
Still
just
inspiring.
like, mate, like that is amazing. And then you do like just having that visual memory of something.
Yeah,
you know, like
it feeds in.
You know, it does like build up and
Leak in,
inspire
doesn't
you,
it?
and you
And
know
what you're doing, it's elevating because it's elevating everyone's film, so
Yeah.
it's only going to benefit couples. But I think like my question is, if like for everyone that didn't win,
Yeah.
I entered and
Yeah.
didn't win anything. So it's like if you're going to do it again next year,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
obviously you are doing. For everyone that did enter and didn't win, that are looking at those levels, because I was like, I'm not shooting anything like what some of these winners. I'm
Yeah.
not ever going to make anything like that.
Yeah.
It's not I love it, but it's not what I'm going to do.
Yeah, so I feel like-
is the kind of
Yeah,
any point
it's not
of me
like
entering.
it's
So I
not
think
like
we're
you have
leaning
to shoot like them.
into-
worry that it's going to put people off.
Yeah,
We,
I
yeah,
do
it's a
worry.
worry.
That.
And
'Cause
that's
yeah.
the reason, like, why there's the emotive, you know, film category, and like trying to lean into ones that are more like UK
Not
specific.
that, you know, because that is a whole, you know, like the +2 style, which is quite Wild Strawberry style, you know, that like fast paced, kind of handheld, you know, a little bit more kind of manic energy.
Yeah,
A lot of people don't shoot like that. We don't shoot like that, you know, and we need to make sure that there are awards for.
Then you can't not let them win based on that because it was amazing.
Well, yeah,
But
exactly.
then from a business point of view, it probably makes more sense to represent more
Yeah.
normal weddings.
I think we need to make sure that the next one,
but for the awards
does
to mean
represent-
something,
yeah,
like it said, like
Yeah, you've gotta have integrity,
we've
yeah.
all seen awards that you get emailed by, like you've been nominated, and you're like, I've never
Yeah.
heard of this award. It's like
Yeah.
it's like send us £190.
Yeah, we
you
don't
know,
want it to
you
be
know,
that.
like people have these glass awards, don't they? And it doesn't mean as much if you then look at the winner's film and you're just like, it's average, you know?
yeah.
You could look at it differently, Alan, couldn't you? You can think, well, I'm never going to do that. You could look at it on the flip side of that and think, actually, no, I do inspire to do that. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna film like that.
That's
That's another way. You sort of.
I mean, not to be
elevate
too
your
behind the
game.
scenes, but I don't think Adam got bad scores
No.
on his films. You know, it's certainly didn't get a 4 from Jeff, which.
Should we get the
way you look at it,
scoreboard
is it?
up?
Oh no,
We don't get the
because he might have
scoreboard.
got like people got like Jeff.
Are you
That's
gonna,
the other
have you got
thing,
any
though.
plans to give that feedback to people? Like, you know, like
Absolutely
like
not.
do. I think they tried it one year, judges' feedback.
No, because
and
I
everyone
don't
got
think.
upset.
Yeah, I
It
don't.
lasted 1 year.
I don't
maybe
think
two.
any of us want any. Oh, this is what you should work on.
Yeah, 'cause it
nobody
was-
wants that.
Because it was like, in the end, it was like some of the winners were like from
I'd
consensus,
take
where it's just
I'd
like
take it, but a lot of
people
people wouldn't.
like
Yeah.
different styles.
Yeah, it's not
and then
that
everyone
one is
argued their
good.
corner.
Yeah, it's
And
not
then-
that one is good and one is bad. That's the thing, isn't it? When
Yeah.
you're judging something, and
all
you
subjective,
know, come on, it's just a few people's opinion. This isn't just fact. This
Yeah.
is the best film made in this country this year.
It's hard to remember that when you've just lost, though, and you've
Yeah.
put your soul into it.
And
So I
some
do
of the
get
winners, like
hard.
that would have been my winners, weren't the winners
Yeah.
on the night. But it doesn't mean I disagree with who the winners
You could still be like,
were.
oh, yeah, they
It's
are
like,
good.
yeah, fair enough, I
They
get
weren't
it.
my winner, but I'll let it go. Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to let it go.
And
it-
then like some extra categories, like I think we're having, you know, like because people wanted.
City wedding.
Yeah, like London wedding was what was requested, but fuck
It's a
those
bit
people.
specific, isn't it?
There are other
Yeah.
cities.
It's a bit
like
But we thought, yeah, fine. We could have a
wedding.
city wedding, a rustic wedding.
rural, I think.
Yeah.
actually,
wedding
yeah.
film
Yeah.
within 20 minutes of Preston. I would definitely be
Love
up
it.
for that one.
Love it.
Stefan did ask for a Best Meridell wedding, but I just think it's possibly
Very
too
niche.
niche.
He could only
Very
be, he
niche.
could only be the only entrant because he does all of the Merrydale weddings. No one else has ever been to
Oh, I
Merrydale.
didn't even think about that. That's
Yeah.
why he wants it.
Has it changed your reputation, brand, whatever, as like you're the face of this thing?
I don't know.
Has
You
it
tell me.
elevated?
That's terrifying.
I really don't know because
You've got a good reputation in the
I hope
videography
it
world
doesn't
anyway.
ruin it. This is the
Yeah.
worry, isn't it? I hope.
No, I
don't
thought
worry.
maybe it would put you more as the leaders, even more so than you already were. And like for Joce, it's a good move for him. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's positioned
People will know
himself
him
as
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
in a position of power, and people now
Yeah,
know him.
I guess.
I think
Has it changed anything?
I don't know because we've always managed to avoid like to our face seeing people like bitching about us. there was only one year when I think we won the Northwest like Tweer,
Yeah.
and
someone was
and
furious.
someone still hates me now.
I remember.
Still hates me now.
I remember
Yeah.
the conversation.
Is he sat
in the
here? Is he
toilet.
sat next to me?
No, and it was someone whose films, like, you know, like when you kind
You
of like you're up
liked
for an
it,
award,
yeah.
you look through like who you're up against, and I'm like, oh, these guys' films are great,
Yeah.
you know, and I was just like, oh, I want to talk to them on the night because I feel like they're good, you know, you want to find your people, you know, like inspiration together and all that.
Yeah, but they didn't.
No, fucking hates me. Fucking hates me.
It's hard, isn't it? Like we all have an ego and
Yeah.
we take everything personally.
Oh, please tell us who this is off.
But then like,
I got
Yeah.
the same hate from the same person when I was.
See, yeah,
did
it's
you?
not just
yeah,
not just us.
but then
I told you, dealing
it
with
turns
arseholes,
out-
all you get is shit.
But that's the thing, like you like some people you think are like lovely, and then it turns out they are like egomaniacs.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying they're in. I am saying no, I'm not.
There's a lot of that in the industry, wedding industry.
But I think
singers, performers.
I
side of
think
it.
we're known as like not really having much of an ego, and like our podcast is very like open and honest, and we're quite like self-deprecating.
we're just filming weddings.
But then,
come
like
on.
when you launch an awards,
Yeah.
you are a bit like,
I know
like,
what I'm talking
you put
about.
yourself like up over the wall, aren't you, for people
Yeah.
to shoot at? I
Yeah.
guess. So
Yeah.
I think that's
You're not being successful enough if people aren't slagging you off, and that's something I heard years ago.
Damn it, not successful.
You're not being successful enough if people aren't slagging you off.
Mm.
It just comes with the territory, guys, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, power
Yeah.
to you. Well done for doing it.
I mean, I think it's great, and it's at a time where the videography world. I mean, other people in the industry might not know, but we've got like lots of stuff happening in video. There's lots
Yeah.
of workshops and networking things, and
It's
Yeah.
grown
it's
massive in the last 10
growing
years.
hugely,
the film
and this
side
can
of
only
it.
help.
Yeah, and
just think the more parties we can have,
yeah.
it's great.
Yeah.
all for it.
And
Yeah.
it feels like it's weirdly like seems incestuous, doesn't it? Because like
Everyone
plus
knows
two,
everyone.
no, but like at the next coda, like plus two are talking, and then like that wedding videographer podcast, if we can mention, and you know, rival providers, like they've got the wild strawberry on like their next episode. So it's
Right.
just like you're like
It all fits
these
into
these. It's like a weird cycle that gets created, isn't it? And it's like, but you don't want to be part of that necessarily. You're not like be like
I think
the
the whole
taste
reason we
maker,
wanted,
as it were,
the
you know.
whole-
But it's
But, like,
weird
the whole
how it
reason
goes.
we wanted like 20, like that's so many.
Yeah.
Was because we didn't want to just be like, these people are amazing and everything else is shit, you know, like one winner. So everyone's kind of focused, obviously, the Wild Strawberry won loads.
Yeah.
But there were loads of people that won awards. You know,
And there
it
were loads
wasn't
of people
just
that got
them.
nominated. Like
Yeah.
Harry Kenny got nominated for so many films. Like his films were brilliant. I mean, he's off Instagram, so he can't promote it. But you know, like we also want like the nominations to mean something and for them to
absolutely.
be able to big themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was because you made such a big deal of the nominees on the night and
Yeah.
spotlighted them and stuff on the
Yeah,
on the
it's nice
screen.
to
Yeah,
shine a
but
light
I think
on,
maybe
like,
we didn't say
loads
the
of
words
people.
enough because I think like
Yeah,
And
hammer
the
that
nominees
home.
I think just being nominated was a really big deal for
Yeah.
us.
It's nice to see your name
Because
up
you didn't
there,
know you
isn't
were
it?
nominated before the night. So
Yeah.
I think turning up and finding out you're nominated
Yeah.
feels like a win.
Yeah.
Who did the announcing for you on the night?
we mixed it up. With
Yeah,
the
so
judges.
Joss kind of sort of hosted it, and then we all kind of did a little bit, didn't we?
Yeah.
On the mic, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Need Bradley Walsh or something at the next one.
Do you think?
Yeah.
We wanted to avoid having like like
Guest
a
speaker.
professional presenter.
Do you remember
I wanted
the-
to be
Josh did great.
Yeah, oh
Josh
no,
did great, yeah.
well he wasn't
Yeah.
professional, but I just mean
He did
like
great.
someone from outside the industry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I
keep
get it, yeah.
within because it's like obviously Josh did great, but he's part of it. We know him,
Yeah.
so it was kind of
Not
everyone
a random person.
was there listening and supporting.
Yeah.
It's a bit more personal. It's a bit like Damon with
Exactly.
yeah, but Damon he actually used to bring people in, didn't he?
But it's better
Yeah,
when he
there
does
used to
it.
be like newsreaders.
That's
and
better when
stuff.
he does
He
it.
got
Job
Roger
of
Black
announcing
one
it.
year, and
Yeah.
I think he does it better
Yeah.
himself. To be honest,
Yeah,
does,
he
he
was,
really
he's
does.
great. Yeah.
So aside from tweaking the categories and things you've learned, what's the vision for the next year and beyond?
I mean, for the awards
Yeah.
specifically,
Yeah.
I mean, it's really to just make it that what people thought it would be a massive celebration of
Yeah.
the British film industry.
'Cause we
and
didn't-
make sure that we do that.
We didn't want to piss anyone off, did
No.
we? So yeah.
No, we want to get it. We want everyone to be excited for it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It
So-
was the first one.
Yeah.
It
A,
was
lo-
gonna
a
get
lot
better.
of things we'll learn. You
Yeah.
know. And
you still
Onwards
got to
and
stick to, I
upwards.
think what you want it to be as well, and what
Yeah,
I think it should
exactly.
be.
Well,
I
Rather
think
than-
keeping the night
don't
as
let
well.
too many opinions sway you from
Yeah.
its core, from what you wanted it to be originally.
Yeah.
But you still got to accommodate. I
Yeah.
get it.
So we still want that inspiration. We're not closing it. I was saying there can be no inspiration from the UK. That obviously can. We want the UK people to win the
Yeah.
awards that are open to UK and international because there's loads of talent in the UK.
yeah.
But like we're going to shut most categories like down from international entries, but still leave those kind of like maybe like
Give them their own spotlight.
yeah. I don't know if they're not like bigger categories, but like ones like inspiration. I think still gonna be open to
Innovation.
to both. Innovation,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
inspiration, and cultural, and because we want to see lots of
Yeah.
things
Things from around the world
I
would
love
be
that.
cool. Yeah.
Like there were quite a few like brilliant entries in that cultural film one, and it was like more of a kind of like Maori film that won.
Yeah.
And like one of the runners up was like like really like evangelical Christian ones. It was just like because I think we did get like loads and loads of Indian weddings, which is what most cultural wedding awards they always go for the kind
Yeah.
of like the Indian wedding, don't they? So it was nice that we got like that variety from around the world. So we don't want to
Don't want to kill that
close
one.
that
Yeah,
one
yeah.
off.
Brilliant. Yeah, it makes
Yeah.
it interesting. It makes
And
a
it's not like
difference.
an Indian wedding would be great to win. I'm not saying don't want it to, but it's like seeing everything. It's great.
Yeah.
Cool, guys.
Yeah. Well, it was. I mean, I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad you're coming back.
Good.
For another one. British Wedding Film Festival.
I'm definitely going to come this time. Is it
Yeah,
going to be
you
this
should come.
year
It'll be
or next?
the actual awards night will be next February.
Yeah, that was something we didn't talk
Keeping
about.
the night as well, because the night was.
Yeah.
I think we are. Like
I think we've
before
gotta
the
keep
night, we were all like, no.
Before the night, we were like, "Why are we doing the night? This is horrible. Why are we planning this?"
That's what
I
it
mean,
all
the
leads
actual
up
event,
to.
the award
Yeah,
evening.
the
You've gotta do
evening.
these
We were
guys.
like, we could just do like. Do you remember during COVID when Damien did the awards,
Oh,
like
nice.
just in an empty
Imagine
venue?
that,
We said,
so
oh, that'd
chill.
be great.
We
We
could
could do
pre-record
that.
it.
No,
That'd be
guys, it's
amazing.
about the
Yeah.
event.
It's about the event.
I know.
Go into the
We were
Oscars.
so
the
wrong.
event is the expensive.
We were
bit.
just scared, you know.
Yeah, but
So announcements soon for next
Announcement
year's
soon
entry.
for when it'll open.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think
expensive for you,
yeah.
sorry, I imagine they were putting on the event.
It was, yeah.
You have to get the balance of getting people to pay tickets so it can hopefully pay
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah.
So I think like the tickets initially were like too expensive for the event, £150. And like I suppose no one knew they were getting quite a lot of free drinks.
True.
I mean, it's not free, is it? They paid what we're talking about.
Yeah.
If I can give you my honest feedback,
Yeah.
the ticket price was a lot.
Yeah.
When it was when I first saw it, I was like, "Well,
Yeah.
that's expensive." Obviously, then it became plus, like
Yeah,
including
so
a plus one,
Yeah.
so that's fair. But then I think if you'd have made more of a point of saying there's because with the amount of booze that was put on, I was like, oh, even better value.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I think, if you'd have had
Yeah,
that outlined
mention
in the
that.
first place.
£150 for two
Yeah.
people and an award ceremony with free booze and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, there was
There's
still
not-
a paid bar.
There's not loads of free booze.
Yeah,
They put on more than I was expecting.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay. So what initially was quite expensive
Yeah.
in my head
Yeah.
actually turned out to be
Yeah.
To clarify,
really good
it's not
value.
a free bar. Not
free bar.
There is booze provided.
But I wasn't expecting like wine on the table and stuff.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
nice. So I was like, oh,
Cool.
fair enough. Don't mind paying that.
Yeah. But I think, I don't know what we need to find a balance, right? Because
Yeah,
I
'cause you
think,
still got to make money, right?
yeah. Well,
Or
we're not
cover-
bothered
it's
about
gonna pay
making
for itself.
money. We want it to pay for itself.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, obviously, we lost money. I mean, everything loses money the first year.
Yeah.
And we don't want to cut it to the bone. We're like, no free drink.
Yeah, we
No
wanted to
nothing.
make it
Yeah.
good. So it was
Here,
like,
watch the films
it's
on the
fine.
laptop. Like,
Yeah.
There's a screen.
Screen's done the same. I know the events are always really good. There's always
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
entertainment on.
Yeah.
There's nibbles. There's
It's amazing.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be just doing it and putting all that hours in and losing money every year, do you?
Well,
No.
exactly. It'd be
gotta-
nice
it's
if
gotta
it
cover it.
broke even.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if
That'd
it
be
breaks
good.
even, but it pays for itself. It's a hell of a lot of work and stress and time.
Yeah.
And
It is.
I know,
Well,
but it's one of those things that like someone needs to do it,
Someone needs
kind
to
of
do
thing,
it.
and like, it
Yeah.
turns out
Right.
we're doing it.
And I know in our little part of the wedding industry, it's like everyone's excited about it, massively
Yeah.
appreciated. So someone needed to do it, and in all the other areas, I think someone should do something for theirs as well.
Yeah.
So hopefully you're an
I'm
inspiration
thinking,
to
I'm
so,
other
thinking of doing my own
areas.
one.
You should.
Maybe teaming up with Francesca or somebody and doing our
should.
own
Yeah,
party
you're
night.
going to be
yeah.
an inspiration for all the other sectors, I think.
Yes.
Right, we have some quick fire questions to end on.
Have we?
Yeah, there's always
Oh, we're so good at quick
All right,
fire.
quick
We
fire
definitely
questions
never
then.
waffle.
Definitely never
keep
waffle.
it really
Have we
quick.
answered a single
Right.
question?
Go-
so far?
One word
Got
answer.
to be quick. Quick fire question round.
You
Go.
do one, I do one.
Right, I'll
Okay.
go first. Big wedding or small?
Small.
Favorite part of a wedding day? Answer each.
The bit just before the bride walks down the aisle. You know, when the like energy changes and he looks like he might shit himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Go.
Filmmaking, gold.
Like the energy. You know what I mean?
Zoom in
You
the
just
groom's
like
face.
makes me feel a bit sick. But
Quick question,
it's my favourite
Pete.
bit.
Fuck, I don't know.
Pete's like the end. What?
No, not at all. No, just like
The
there's
drive
something-
home.
But it's like, like when you get a reaction from the parents, like,
Yeah.
could there be so many different times of the day, but just like when you can see they're really feeling it.
Someone caring and crying.
Someone really caring and crying. Yeah.
Right, next one.
Go on.
Most stressful moment of a wedding day for you.
From your point of view.
For you.
Ceremony.
Yeah. Yeah, the
It's
ceremony.
got to be ceremony.
Ceremony.
It's gotta be the
Ceremony.
ceremony. It's
Yeah,
the,
like just about to walk out in the county and like we got your cameras
the
set up, is
full-
everyone mic'd up? Like
Yeah.
and I was just coming down, your man of your focus focusing all the way down the aisle.
I
Fucking
find
hell.
speech is more stressful than ceremony.
Nah,
'cause
I'm alright with
I'm
it.
always seem to be up against it with micing people up in speeches. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Because you're just chilling outside, isn't it? You know,
Favourite
like
venue or place.
Favorite venue. So difficult.
Rivington Barn, it's just by our house.
It's like, no, you're not going to pick Jamaica, Australia, or anywhere like that. No, it probably literally is.
Pop home and make a coffee and go back.
Yeah,
Don't
you know
miss me.
what? Like any venue that is like
The older I get,
rustic
the more I
and-
love that.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. And they're lovely there.
10 minutes home.
We know because like
Everyone
we
knows
go
who
for
you
walks
are.
around
Love
there.
that.
Yeah.
We know the staff. Like, I mean, we did. We're not shot there. We're shooting there this year.
Yeah, makes
We're shooting there
sense.
this year.
Could
Very
just walk
excited.
home.
How annoying that you never get these weddings that are 10 minutes from your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Charge too much.
Yeah, right. If you weren't wedding filmmakers, what role would you want at a wedding?
Oh.
Groom.
Nice.
Now you have to say bride.
Brilliant.
Best man.
Oh, yeah. Best man. That'd be good. I'll take that.
One trend you're ready to say goodbye to.
Oh.
What? We have to pick one?
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
How
it's
long
just
you got?
it's just the posing. It's the posing, isn't it?
Editorial.
Yeah, the
in
editorial
general, the whole thing,
posing.
the flat lays.
I kill it.
The shots where, they're walking away and then they're like, turn around to the bride. It's like, oh, that's so natural.
Anything that's for Instagram.
I
Like, no.
just the,
Adam got a bride once to make him shoot again because she wanted to. Do you remember? I'm not going to say it on camera in case the person's watching, but I'll tell you about it after. it was the most unnatural thing ever.
Yeah, I bet you're gonna have to remember.
But it was a real moment of, and I don't think he filmed it. It wasn't there on time, or something happened. He should film it again. He should pretend all this emotion again. You know, like when the father sees the bride for the first time. And stuff.
Mate, yeah.
I don't remember that.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Ending questions.
Yeah,
Most
your best story, just between
Most funny, embarrassing
hilarious
story from
or
a wedding.
embarrassing or wildest thing you've seen,
Oh,
or
crikey.
embarrassing for
We
you.
did
or...
quite a few drug dealer weddings in the early days.
We talk about
there
those
was, Yeah.
yeah, they're all in prison.
there was
I did one or two of them myself.
a few where the party favours were questionable.
Bags of cocaine on the table.
Yeah.
What are your favours?
I didn't notice them.
We were so naive.
That must
yeah.
Still in a little jar.
The
so
person
nice.
that
Nice.
told me about this
Little vial of
later
Coke.
was married to a police officer, and he was it was very uncomfortable for them. They're like, what am I supposed to do here? Like,
there
I'm
any-
at this wedding,
was
so
there
I go
any kids at
home.
the
Like,
wedding?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh wow!
Kids had a bag of sweets. Mum and dad had a
Bag of gear.
Other drug
Wow.
dealer, he was caught in the bridal suite with another woman.
That's the
And
biggest
then-
scandal.
And then
groom.
the
Yeah.
groom.
So the groom,
By the bride.
before the first dance, the groom was caught by the bride with a guest in the bridal suite. The bride kicked off. Fair enough.
They trashed the groom.
Smashed the bridal suite. We have photos of them doing the first dance like 15 minutes later. No one knew.
Right.
They
But
went
there
through
was
with
like
it.
an hour and a half at the wedding where
When
we're
they
all
were
just
missing.
sat around and we're like to the venue staff, what's going on? The bride came back, she got an album from us.
Still married. I don't know
Still
if they
married.
are now, but they were
And
there.
it was like after she'd gone from like, because we went to the venue to give the album to
You
her,
delivered
didn't we?
the photos.
Yeah.
And then like afterwards, the staff were like, guess what happened?
Oh, I love that. Lots of
Oh,
gossip.
so you only found out after the day?
Yeah, we
Ah,
were like,
okay.
what? We have photos of the first dance. Everything was normal.
Well, I think we did go home slightly early that day.
we were scared.
Get
No,
me out of
because
it.
like
It was
the
an
tone
atmosphere.
had changed.
Yeah.
Like at the end of his speech, he was like, "Right, who's making the call?" And we were like, "Oh,
and then-
oh,
yeah.
And then a guy that looked like my dad
Stood
like
up.
stood up.
Yeah, I think it was a little bit mafia
Yeah.
vibe.
So it because they were so lovely earlier on,
Yeah.
and then like it
they were
it took-
lovely.
Yeah, we never felt like at risk or anything, but it just like it took a turn. The atmosphere had
We're so naive.
changed.
My mate was at a wedding and he said they tied the whole place. They had toilet stewards, and when you went in the toilet, and there was a bowl of cocaine in the toilet. So you go to the toilet. There's a guy there doing the cologne. And
Yeah.
So would you like some cocaine, sir?
Full service.
Full service.
Crikey.
Wow.
I ever go to any of these weddings?
Well, we've been doing this 20 years, and those are the only two stories we've
Yeah.
got. Like,
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Right.
That's a good one.
I think that's it, isn't it?
Was the ending question
From the last
from
guest.
the last guest, which I don't know if that was.
What advice would you give yourself starting out?
Yeah, we've had this lots of times.
Yeah.
What would you do differently, Laura?
From
What,
the start of your
career?
very start. Go on. What? Yeah.
I'd probably start making films earlier
Yes.
because that took a while.
Yeah.
Because
This
like
rings
when,
a lot. A lot of people say I'd have done it earlier.
Yeah,
so
they
when
just go on with it, I
when
think.
the 5D Mark II first came out, and there was a load of stuff about that at the time, and we started having
Oh,
to play
that's
with video
cool.
at the time.
Yeah.
And then like I think we made the mistake of listing, because when we chatted to videographers, being like, oh, like tell us about, would you get into it and all this? Like, oh no, it's really hard. Oh no, it's so hard.
Yeah, they made it sound
Like,
really hard.
absolutely full of shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So easy.
It's like the technical side of things. Like,
It doesn't have
if
to be
you,
that hard.
if
though,
you
does
like
it?
know how to use a camera,
Yeah,
like,
really good.
which excludes
you
a
would-
lot of new photographers.
Did you listen to that and went, oh, maybe
Yeah, we're like,
hold on a
we-
bit?
we'll stick
Well,
with photos.
I think because our questions were like we were fully confident that we could point a camera at someone and press film, like press record. But it was like the audio side of things where we were just like, oh, it's probably really complicated.
Yeah.
maybe it was more complicated back then.
And just
but
like editing and stuff.
syncing the sound, piece and piss.
If I
isn't
can do it, anyone can do it. It's easy.
It's easy.
Exactly.
Get Adam's call.
We get a lot of regret for people saying that they didn't.
Oh, yours.
Yeah.
They didn't
Oh
buy-
yeah.
Selling yours. Just get Adam's.
I was just going to say, we get a lot of regret for people saying they should have bought mine and Adam's course a bit earlier. Shouldn't
Yeah.
Do you know what? Mine I mean, maybe start early, but
The
not
complete wedding
necessarily.
film business dot com,
Mine
by the
would
way.
be to do a team and do it with someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need
at?
to shout out our course. The wedding
Yeah.
film, the wedding film business course.
No, I think it
The
was
complete wedding film
I think
business.
it was Lawson Film School. I think that's what you were
Definitely
looking
the
to
complete
say.
wedding film business
Yeah.
course.
If I was doing it again, I would have just started
What a
with,
course,
with
yeah.
a team. No, I'd have gone
Like
rather
Fire
than,
and Ice.
I'd have just ploughed all my money into having 4 of us or something, 3 of us.
Yeah, and then you could do every wedding.
and just conquer the world. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they conquering the world?
And
Who?
you're at
Very
home.
nice. Doing really well, yeah.
I don't know.
They're,
I would have.
There's like about 20 of them, aren't
Yeah, but
there?
there's something
That's a
said
lot
to
of
be solo
staff.
and directing your own shit.
Yeah, but just think
Yeah.
when I
Not creating too
had
much
loads
chaos.
of, when I was making all that money and didn't need to spend it on my life, and I could
Yeah,
just
you
bank-
should have
could have
just
reinvested it into more people and I'd
Yeah.
been like
built
potentially
something.
massive
Yeah.
on social. Like I had a
Make a
social media
franchise.
person,
You
and
are
a
massive.
bookings
Yeah.
person, and a but yeah.
Massive, not bad.
Yeah.
Can we have a question for the next guest, please?
Who is it?
Yeah, do we know? Could tell me who it is, and then
We can't tell you. None.
the pressure. We're really good at interviewing people, aren't we? Ask ChatGPT.
No. Such a cop out. People at Daft
Sorry, guys.
ChatGPT to
Everyone's-
do their job
everyone's
for them.
just sat in the car waiting with bated breath listening.
I was anticipating you cutting this bit out.
Keep all this.
You know how to edit, right?
Keep it in. This is gold.
I like the silence.
You just like to keep it flowing.
Is the podcast still going? Has it ended? I was listening to Ruse the
Howard,
other day,
sing
and
a
there
song.
was like a 10-second period of silence.
Was there?
I had to check that I hadn't, like, my phone hadn't stopped or something, and it was still going.
Fill the silence while we think.
What am I thinking?
I want to know, like,
What's the worst thing?
what's the biggest disaster? You know,
Yeah.
your biggest mistake.
Now, I want to know who helped them the most.
Oh, it's another.
Yeah.
Just brought memories back.
That's a more positive
That's a
question.
more positive one.
What's yours?
Who helped them the most?
Yeah.
Who helped them the most? That's
Yeah.
a good
Yeah.
question.
Who helped you the most? It's me, obviously. No, who helped
Who
you
helped
the
you
most?
the most?
With what? So, photography, I don't
Draker,
think,
I think.
we...
Anyone.
So we had
No
Stuart
one.
Randall. No, I reckon we had Stuart Randall, like, after a while.
Yeah.
We would, like, struggle along on our own, and he was just more moral support, because he created that.
Right, we've got your question. Who helped you the most?
Shut up.
Shut up.
Sure.
Stop
Yeah.
answering your own question.
Ladies and
You
gents,
asked
thanks
me.
for tuning in. Pete's still going to be talking.
Having a domestic.
We said about couples never arguing on a wedding, but they can do it on a podcast. Thanks for coming on, guys.
I think we'll ask both, because there's 2 of you. We can ask both
Oh,
your
true.
questions.
Get one from
Yeah,
each.
Yeah. Thank you for coming on.
No problem.
Thanks for
Been
coming.
good.
We won't be back.
Thank you.
Hold on, let me get this right. Lawson Photography, Lawson Films, Our Creative Commune Podcast, British Wedding Film Festival.
Boom.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I think that's it.
Probably.
That's
You
it
have your
for
own
today.
course as well, which is Lawson Film School.
Yeah.
Tell everyone about that.
But the
He'll cut
complete,
it out.
but the complete wedding film business is different because ours is focused on every aspect of the wedding industry.
Yeah, of course.
rather
Yeah.
than
You
just
could
the film.
easily do both.
I think yours have got a bit in there as well, though, hasn't it?
Business,
We-
don't come to us for
Ours
business,
is-
Evan.
ours is-
We've got quite a
tiny bit
heavy
of
on the business
business,
side
yeah.
of how to get your bookings.
Yeah.
and things like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Right, thanks,
Cool.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Yay!
No,
By the way,
that's
any,
it.
if
We
you're
got through it.
still rolling, when I was doing this earlier, people, I wasn't stroking Adam's leg. We have a dog. We have a dog with us here.
I actually thought it was Adam's leg from I was like, why
Why
is Adam stretching his leg out? And I was like, no, it's a dog.
I thought I was picking you up.
So, thanks so much for listening. We really hope that you found this episode insightful, inspirational, and if you did enjoy that, then please consider subscribing to us wherever you get your podcasts, iTunes, Spotify. We're Think Wedding Business.
We're also on YouTube and Instagram. So if you want to watch us, you can go over to YouTube and find us at Think Wedding Business. And the same over on Instagram to keep up with all of our future episodes.
We'd really love you to subscribe and join us on this journey. And if you do like this content, please consider giving us a 5-star review. It just helps us get seen and helps spread the word.
So thanks again for listening,
Wings
and we'll see you
out.
next time.
Bye-bye.